Hey, beautiful collective, how you been? Let's get you guys a reading here. See where we're going with this. Spirit, what is going on for my beautiful collective? What do they need to know, see, hear, and understand? I thank you so much. What energy are you carrying at the moment? We have a problem delayed is a problem denied. Wilson from the show House. A problem delayed is a problem denied. This is the main energy you're carrying this week, my beautiful collective loves. You are probably learning this lesson. If there's something that you've been avoiding or putting off, you are finding out just how bad it is to avoid something, ignore something, try to brush it under the rug. I'll deal with it later. I feel like somebody is learning the perils. The perils of putting something off. Like, uh-oh. Maybe I should have dealt with that. Maybe I should have addressed that. 101 angel number is coming through. Okay, so something about that is going to be relevant as we move forward. Let's find out, what energy are you carrying? What energy is the collective carrying right now? Hold on, that was a lot. Y'all got a lot going on? You may have a lot that's throwing you off this week. You might have a lot unexpectedly happening. I know we had winter blast hit a lot of people, hit a lot of states, especially if you're in America. That could have been something unexpected depending on where you actually live. Okay, there we go. Lahahia is coming through, the gentle God, balancing emotional storms, obedience, calming anger in anyone, harmony and peace. Okay, alignment with divine order, obedience, trust, reconciliation, and resolution is possible this week. Finding a way to work together and compromise. Okay, somebody here could be born between September 1st to September 5th. If you are, this is one of your individually guiding angels. They are assigned to you. Okay. If you are, this angel is specifically helping you with patience and discipline this week. Being able to be more in control of your feelings, more in control of yourself, more assertive, more balanced, more centered. Even if something is tempting you out of pocket this week, you are holding your own energy down. Okay. There's an opportunity to heal some kind of connection here, and it doesn't even have to be romantic. It could be familial, it could be friendship, it could be a work situation. Whatever it is, there's an opportunity for you to heal some sort of connection this week, to be able to come to some sort of understanding or compromise between you and someone else. Okay. Remember, free will is a thing. Remember, you are still in control of your decisions and choices. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to fret in the comments. This angel is giving you power this week. You also may already be owning this energy very strongly, and spirit is basically letting you know how your energy is mirroring back, reverberating back. You may be standing in Lahahia energy. You know what I'm saying? What else? Collective's energy this week. Thank you. We got two more coming forth. We have Akahia, the forbearing God, reflection. A lot of reflection energy. Reconciliation is coming through here multiple times here. Patience, perseverance, uncovering the hidden truth. Enduring faith and trust, calmness. Patience, patience, patience. Patience for revelations to come. Patience for the truth to make its way through. Patience for the truth to be known. You may be finally getting certain answers this week as well. You know what I'm saying? Something is significant is happening on a divine level this week when it comes to relationships or connections or partnerships. And it's bigger than your ego. That's a really clear to you guys, especially who are resonating with this message. If you are born between 2 o'clock and 2:20 a.m., this is one of your guardian guiding angels. If you are born April 19th to April 23rd, this is one of your guardian angels. Okay. Again, you could be standing in this energy. You could be transforming into this energy. I'm feeling a lot of light and love and compassion, healing. The hidden God, liberation. Wow. divine protection, moral courage, overcoming betrayal, true alignment, confronting disloyalty, deception, embracing freedom in and from victimhood, embracing freedom from victimhood coming through here. Grounding during painful, what does that say? Grounding during painful revelation. So again, another referral to something being revealed, the truth coming out, the truth making its way, being patient, not jumping to conclusions, but waiting for that truth and revelation to hit. You got two seraphim angels here, by the way. Those are some of the highest vibing angelic forces here. If you are let me see, if you are born between 1 a.m. to 1:20 a.m., this is one of your guiding angels. If you are born April 4th to April 8th, this is one of your guiding angels here, Elamaya, representing the strong force of divine power. So again, I say, whatever is happening this week when it comes to relationships of any kind, connections of any kind, the holiest of holies feels like it's stepping in for you this week. There's a certain natural calmness that is washing over you as well. Okay. It's like you don't really have to try to be patient. You don't really have to try to be balanced. It's like it's happening for you, but through you. Okay. Very powerful energy riding with you and around you. This is not everybody's reading. Let me be clear. This is not everybody's reading because this is a high vibing energy here. And I don't feel like a lot of people can just tap into, you know what I'm saying? This don't come through often. Somebody has done a lot of work on themselves in order to be able to embrace this vibe. What's the major theme this week? Is there a major theme? Hold on. No, not from this deck. Is there a major theme this week that they'll be dealing with? The collective. Thank you. Transformation. That is your major theme. Things changing within and without. Transformation. Hold on. Let me get something to stand that up. Okay, so we have transformation as the major theme this week. The major energy you're riding in with is a problem delayed, is a problem denied. So there's been some kind of long-standing issue between you and someone that's finally going to be divinely addressed, healed, talked about, revealed on another level, exposed. I feel the light of exposure coming through, but not like the sun card. It's more like the judgment card, right? You and this other person may be pulled into the divine light of judgment, but not necessarily in a harsh way. Whatever needs to be seen, heard, finally understood in true light, compassion, and understanding is going to be brought to the forefront. It almost feels like something about you and this other person is meant to be, meant to occur, meant to overcome, meant to move past something. Something could have wanted to destroy this connection or this friendship or this relationship from the inside out, right? And now divine is stepping in to make sure that evil don't win. Okay, some of y'all have already been on some kind of journey to kill the ego or to put the ego in check or in its place, to not be ruled by your ego, because I feel like that's how this energy got in, to separate the two of you, whoever you and this other person are. Something with the ego. You know what? Fuck them. I'm hearing somebody go off. You could have went off about this person. They could have been going off about you. It was just a lot. But now, this week, something needs to be healed because it's 2026. We enter a new eras, new chapters. The truth needs to finally be seen and known for what the truth actually is. I'm also hearing victimhood needs to be cast out. No more owning or claiming any sense of being a fucking victim. You never were in the first place. Yeah, something is healing on a grand scale, and it's meant to be a testimony to the strength of the divine powers that move for you and through you. It's also meant to be a testimony of whatever God has in place cannot be torn down, no matter what you try to do against it. Powerful energy up in here, y'all. I ain't going, woo, baby. I ain't going to lie to you. It's powerful, powerful, powerful. So, with you owning this energy, what type of impact are you making? What type of impact are you making right now? You're able to think very quickly on your feet. Something doesn't want you thinking for yourself. Something doesn't want you to be able to strategically think your way out of something or to finally use a whole new level of divine common sense in a situation. Something doesn't want you thinking too much, but you are. And it's helping you to take the lead, to stand in a different way, or to take initiative, you know what I'm saying, in a different way, or be the first one to do this or the first one to say that. Like, there's a difference in how you're standing this week, especially when it comes to this connection, whatever it is. How is your energy representing itself, showing itself, making itself known this week, impacting others this week? You're standing in more confidence, more trust. 27 and 57 could be relevant. You could be seeing a lot of numbers ending in 7 this week. 27, 57, 37, 47, 67, so forth and so on, right? Something about that is going to be relevant. You're also more present. Look at that. 3 and 4 make 7. Hello. Something's important about the 7s this week. Pay attention how they hit. I didn't even see this angel in the middle is carrying number 7, the 7th angel. The 7th of Solomon's angels that he, was dealing with. Number 7 is important. Oh, I didn't see this. Number 34 is here on the first angel. So 34 and 34. Somebody could be 34 years of age. Take that as it resonates. I'm seeing you own a brightness in your energy this week, a gentleness in your energy this week, but your mind is sharp as hell, and somebody might be underestimating it. Someone or some entity, hard on the entity energy. Some entity expects you to be thinking real stupid. Some entity expects your ego to control everything that you're about, everything, every move you make, everything you say. Some entity think it got you locked down in your ego, especially in the midst of this circumstance. When it comes to this person, this family member, this friend, or this ex, oh, ego got that, baby. You ain't going to heal that. Oh, no, no, no. You're not going to heal that. You're not going to be bigger, more mature, more evolved. You're not going to transform that. Some entity think it got you locked in place, but I think they're going to be up for a rude awakening this week. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Can we talk about who this person is that the collective may be dealing with this week? Who is this person? Who is this person? Somebody you could have moved on from. You could have moved out of a living situation from this person. Or you could have kicked them out of the living situation they had with you. Or this could be a family situation. I moved out of my parents' home. Something like that could be relevant. This is a situation where someone you were dealing with, where you had to kind of stand for yourself, deal with yourself, even heal or work on yourself by yourself, because the other person was lying on you, making up things about you, wanted you to be seen as crazy, wanted people to judge you, wanted to attack your reputation, wanted to tell other people who you were before you got a chance to demonstrate who you were, right? So this could have been a hostile, toxic, dangerous situation to be in, right? But it was meant to trigger you to love you, see you despite. And now you're in the energy of, I don't care. You could care today, in today's world, you could care less about who got something to make up about you, who lying on you, who gossiping about what you did and what you didn't do and what you had said and this had happened. You could care less. Something could be relevant about tea or coffee. Those could be, you like hot drinks. Okay. You may really enjoy being in a place like a bookshop or a coffee shop. Take that as it resonates. You may like to dress comfortably. You're not worried about keeping up with the Joneses or the fashion season and all of this. You just want to be comfortable. You just want to be good. You have spent a lot of time caring for your own energy. And you're at this point, you're very much comfortable in your own skin, in your own energy, by yourself, in your own time, in your own space. You could care less what other people around you got to say. Yep. And because you've been healing so well, your heart is open to the right things, the right people. You've done a lot of reflection energy already. You've done a lot of healing and breakthrough work. You could also be a generational curse breaker. You may be already owning the energy of transformation. Like you've already conquered that shit. I know how to transform from one thing to another, to another, to another, to another, to another. I've been doing it for years now. Who's this other person they were dealing with? This other person you were dealing with could have been someone who was pregnant with you, is what I heard. So this could be a parent, specifically a mom. Ooh, I heard that. Spirit hit me. I heard that. This could be a mom that you're dealing with. For others of you, it could be a baby mom that you never thought you would, ever be friendly with, or will find some kind of way to understand each other. Take that as it resonates. For others of you, this could be someone who raised you, helped to raise you. I'm also hearing this could be a feminine who took the bullet that you dodged. I broke up with someone and then you ended up being with them and you got pregnant. And now you're miserable as fuck in that situation that I was able to free myself from. And that's kind of what really burrowed hostility in. Ultimately, they're upset that you got away and they thought I don't know, like for some of y'all where this is resonating, this feminine could have thought they had won something, right? They could have thought they won something. And then come to find out, oh, you had it right the whole time by getting out of Dodge from this person. Now I'm stuck in the trap that I think was set for you, but you got out of it. What? How did that happen? Because your pride and your greed. You know what I'm saying? That's not on me. Again, for others of you, this is a parent or a family member that helped raise you. Either way, I'm feeling strong feminine vibes, right? Because feminines are the ones who can give birth. You want to tell me more about who this person is to the collective, please? Okay, so I heard this is what they are, but you don't care. That's why it's in the reverse. So this person is a happiness hater. This person is someone who hates to be ignored, but they'll like play with ignoring you to get a rise out of you. You know what I'm saying? This is also someone who could be an entrepreneur of some sorts, right? Whatever it is that they're in, you don't care. You've not been keeping up with them. You've not been keeping tabs on them. You're not worried about them, right? And this is why that entity thinks it got a lock on you. Because for a long time, maybe whatever you felt, this is how I feel, and I don't give a damn, right? There's something that could have been stashed on your shelf, and every time you look on the jar, when it comes to this person, any energy related to this person, this is how I feel, I don't give a damn, and I don't care, right? You've locked them into a certain place. And now divine power is coming through saying, well, it's time to heal this. We know you don't give a damn, but it's time to heal this. It's time to heal this. For a long time, this person was obsessed with, I don't know, like something about keeping tabs over you, controlling you, wanting to possess you, wanting to stop you from ascending and growing. And that push and pull like really drove them to some emotional extremes. Emotional extremes. It feels like they got some issues here that really don't have nothing to do with you. Yeah, the more you pushed me away or shut me out, it like really messed with this person on an emotional level where now I want to see if I can get some kind of clarification to that. Do they have some sort of mental issue here? Tell me about this person that they're dealing with. The letter L could be relevant. They could drive a luxury brand vehicle. They could be the year of the rat here, born in one of these years. December may be relevant here. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Obsessive compulsive disorder, extreme need for order and control. Yep. To the point where it disrupts their life. And they're aware of this. They want to change, but I don't know if they ever do. They may have made little changes. I'm hearing spirit tell me. They may have made little changes throughout the years, but not nearly enough. Yeah, not nearly enough. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The letter I could be relevant. The color pink could be relevant. The letter C could be relevant for you or them. LIC. I'm hearing LLC. Again, something about entrepreneurship here. They could be an entrepreneur. You could be an entrepreneur. I'm also hearing for some of you where this is a family member who raised you. They could have had dreams of becoming an entrepreneur that they never achieved. And somehow that's your fault, or they put that on you in some kind of way. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Now that we got a little bit of feel of who this person is, what's happened between the two of you, let's find out what's going to be happening between the two of you this upcoming week. What's going to be happening between the two of you this upcoming week? What's going to be happening this week? Numbing out, but is struggling. They say they've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemical. So someone here usually is able to use alcohol or substances to kind of avoid what they're feeling or what they don't want to feel, right? They're not going to be able to do so this week. Again, they're reminding me of the snow, right? Maybe I can't just go to the store like I usually do. The store ain't even open this week. Or I'm not able to order something that helps me. Yeah, there's something where their resources. Yeah. They're not going to be able to run from what they feel. They're going to have to feel it. I'm also hearing, remember when you wanted all that damn attention? Addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. I feel like that's old energy. They're not going to be able to do that anymore, own that anymore. It's like something of that energy is being neutralized this week, specifically. And now I'm seeing how spirit is moving. Whatever you're normally able to do, however you're normally able to be, just so happens the stars are aligned. This week is not possible. The stars are aligned. That does some things just ain't adding up how they usually add up. And then divine power comes through. Hello. Amen. Amen. What's happening this week? So I feel like a lot of darkness, but lights blasting through. I keep seeing that image in my head. Somebody's not going to be able to be the boss. Somebody's not going to be able to control anything. Somebody's not going to be able to sit in that comfortability that they're used to sitting in, a luxury lifestyle, luxury car. Somebody's going to be humbled this week. Yeah, because we're going to have to meet each other eye to eye. And if you think that you are oh so high and mighty, you will never meet my eye line. Somebody's being humbled this week. Baby, Jesus coming. Lord, Jesus, Lord is coming through. Spirit is coming through. Somebody's used to thinking that they're the shit, moving like they're the shit. They're so big and bad, right? They're going to realize that they're not as high and mighty as they thought they was. Something is humbling someone this week to the point where they're going to have to look at the truth of themselves and who they actually are. Not who they've been projecting themselves to be, but who are you really? What's happening this week? What's happening this week? 2511 came through as an angel number. 711 is also coming through as an angel number. We got 9 of Cups. We got the Hierophant. I'm hearing God is saying, I did it my way. God is saying, I'm getting my way this week. That's what's happening this week. I'm getting my way this week. That's what God is telling me. Yes, there's been resistance long enough between the both of you, is what God is saying. Y'all have both been ignoring my guidance about each other throughout the years. That's what I'm hearing. And this could be a lot of years. We're talking about 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, however long this relationship has been strained. Many of you, this is feeling like family. Where God said, I want you to love one another. I want you to embrace one another. I want you to give grace to one another. But then they did something so abhorrent, so toxic, so painful to you that it created a great schism. And yeah, I don't want to hear all that God shit. I don't want to hear all that love thy brother shit. I don't want to hear. Right? So God is telling me there's been resistance long enough, and I'm going to get my way this week. My divine power will be felt. I said I am the one who repairs broken hearts. I said I am the one who gives intelligence and ignorance. I open minds, I close minds. I open hearts, I close hearts. God is saying I'm going to have my way this week, whether you like it or not, whether they like it or not. Woo! Come through. Come through. Come through. So I'm going to be real with y'all. It may not be just this other person who's humbled. It may be you too. Because God is saying when I say my light will lead, when I say my power will be the thing that you step forth in, that's what I mean. And depending on how you deal with this, either we can finally close this cycle out and you can upgrade to the next level, or you can keep denying closure towards this and it's going to feel like you've been slightly abandoned. And now I'm embracing another level of shadow work that needs to be taking place before divine intervention comes in again. So this is one big ass test. This is one big ass test. And for some of you, it feels like the juggernaut. Like this is that one family member. This is that one motherfucker I never wanted to. I don't want to like you. I don't want to love you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. Because this person demonstrated who they were a long time ago. And I'm supposed to allow space for you to become something new. That's what God does for us every damn day. Gives us a chance to change, to heal, to grow the fuck up. He gives us mercy every day. So if you are standing in light, looking like me, you got to move like me. You are made in my image. Who are you to be unforgiving to anyone when I have forgiven you so much? Come on now. Come on now. So God is saying, I'm going to have my way this week. I'm going to help you feel the things you never wanted to feel. I'm going to help you learn why this happened in the first place. I'm going to also enlighten the both of you to see it was never about you. It was never about them. It was about that entity that's been snickering in the background, having such pleasure because I kept two powerful people apart. Yes, I kept two powerful chosen ones apart. That's what I'm hearing. Over the pettiest things. I kept y'all apart from years. Imagine if y'all was able to actually grow and transform together, learn lessons together, evolve spiritually together. Woo, that would have been a different type of story. But I kept y'all battling each other. I kept y'all stabbing at each other. I kept y'all wishing the worst or not even talking, dealing with each other. Never praying for each other. So some kind of entity is out here cackling its ass off And y'all still worried about this pride and ego shit. And God is saying, enough. I will have my way. Today is my day. And wherever the darkness has been, look, this is exactly the vision I was having. All of a sudden, divine light bursting forth, all that darkness. That's the same picture they've been putting in my mind. All this darkness that's been settled in for so fucking long being finally blasted away by divine light. And for some of y'all, what I'm saying don't make a lick of sense. But it will when God do his big one this week. Again, this ain't everybody's message, baby. This is not everybody's message. What's the next thing that's going to be happening for you or through you when it comes to you and this person, or even on an individual level? What's the next thing happening for the collective? Dreams coming true when it comes to love and romance. Fun, discovery, and adventure. Embarking on a whole new path or a whole new chapter. But this has to happen first. This has to happen first is what I'm hearing. Somebody's able to avoid complications during pregnancy. I'm hearing the statistics won't matter for you. If you are going to be giving birth later in age, don't you fucking worry about any sense of statistics and complications. God is saying my divine power will bless every pregnancy you have. I don't care if you're in your late 30s, your 40s, your 50s, or your 60s. If you want to give birth, don't you give no power to any complications and statistics. It is my power that will bless your womb. Or whatever birthing process that you're going to be having and embracing. Because, you know, we have in vitro and all of that. I mean, anything, surrogacy, anything, whatever it is, the pregnancies will be healthy. And whatever's working against you or whoever's working against you in this connection in particular, they're going to be possessed by the demons they tried to send out. Anybody who need to deal with consequences, trust and believe they will be dealt with. Come through, Spirit. So when it comes to all of this going on, what's your best energetic response? We're going to find out what's the best move, what's the best steps you could take right now when it comes to this playing out this week. What's your best energetic response? Nine of Cups. Being in control of your emotions. Not letting your emotions run away with you. That's important. Not jumping the gun and letting your emotions run away with you. Being stable, being grounded, being steady, being patient. Your best energetic response. That's why they already have this aligning with you this week. It may come effortlessly to you this week. Any guidance for my loves when it comes to this week? Any guidance coming through to my loves when it comes to things going on this week? Trust in the magic of the universe. Trust in the magic of divine power. Trust. Trust what's always been happening for you. Trust. Trust. And even all the time that seems wasted between us, that shit wasn't wasted. That shit wasn't wasted. God is going to show you how it all matters. How it's all going to come back around to serve you in them. I'm also hearing touch not my anointed. And you and this family member was anointed. And somebody fucked up big time, messing with the connection between you and them. Yo, y'all got to let me know, does this resonate in the comments? Okay, do you feel the energy of God moving through this? I got to know. I got to know who is tapped the fuck in. Who is... Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Comment your, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some of y'all are feeling this, even if you don't want to feel this, because that's how God do. That's how God do. Even when I don't want to hear what you're trying to tell me, he has a way of just sending that Holy Spirit on through, rippling. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all are getting that vibe, because this one is a good one. This one is a doozy. And as it comes to pass, God is saying, remember, remember, I gave you the heads up. Remember, I spoke to you about it first. Remember, 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 I told you what was on the way. Remember, even if you don't remember my name, who gives a fuck about me individually? Chantel is Chantel. But remember that God moved in a way to let you know what was going to happen before it happened. He wants you to keep that in mind. I don't remember where I heard it, but I remember that I heard it. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all.